You talk a lot about mission direct in your book. The mission here was drifting very quickly. I mean, it wasn't drifting, it was sailing the wrong direction. And we're very fortunate that the team galvanized around you know, restarting that mission, refocusing on that. There was one service trip that was really the turning point for our company. I was working from 7 in the morning till 9 at night. It was just a very challenging time. And one of the things that we needed to focus on was culture. So I was thinking of how we're going to do that and decided to take a group of 25 employees to Ticate, Mexico, and build a house for a homeless family. Everybody, Becca, thought it was a bad idea. It's like, we got all these problems here. You're going to take 25 employees. You can go to Ticate and build a house for a homeless family. Don't we have enough to focus on here? So we went down there July in Mexico. Not sure what I was thinking, but it was 110 degrees. We're sleeping on the desert floor. We had tents, but they're so full of sand and all. We were taking showers by pouring lake water over our heads, soaping up and taking lake water and rinsing off. We're near the city sewage collection plant. It was very, very challenging. And we were there for a few days. We built a house for this family. We went back to San Diego before we flew home. And I had the employees all sitting in a room, and we're sitting in the room. And I asked them, I said, share a little bit about your impression of the trip. And the team said things back like, that was the best few days of my life. They said things like, I've never done anything so impactful. I can't wait to do this again. And remember, under some really challenging conditions. So I knew then that we were on to something and that we were going to use our platform, for good. So I knew we wanted to use our platform. I couldn't really envision where it was going, but service has become such an important part, of what we do. We just got back from a service trip just yesterday. And because we're known as a philanthropic organization, barely a day goes by that somebody doesn't ask me for money. People want contributions, they want money, but we focus our philanthropy on ways that our employees can serve. So we've been all over the world: Cambodia, India, Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya, Central America, the Caribbean, doing service. And people often say to me, why are you taking 100 employees off someplace to do this service work? Why don't you just send them a check? And it probably would be less expensive to us, but it wouldn't have as big of an impact. So our philosophy of philanthropy has been look for ways that our employees can serve. And so we find something that we can go help with. And then it has a huge ripple effect, Becca, because we've seen that not only do we change the lives of the people we go to serve, we're changing the lives of our own folks.
Right.
And then we're changing the lives in that community, because when we go somewhere, the mayor will come out, a news station will come out, and they're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then other businesses in that community will say, hey, we need to be doing stuff like this.
Right.
And then our employees go home to their families, and they sit around that kitchen table and they tell their 10-year-old and 12-year-old kid or grandson or granddaughter what they did, and they're inspiring those kids to want to do something. So it may not be the most economically efficient, but we're very intentional about how we do, our philanthropy and service. So we've been, as I said, all over the world. We do all these both locally. We've done dozens, maybe hundreds of between the local projects and the, global projects. And it has just a huge, huge impact on people we're serving and also our team.
That's wonderful. I love that intentionality about caring for the team and that ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
The team members' lives across the team, but into their families and the communities where you're serving. I love that.
Yeah.